Published March 24, 1720, the American Weekly Mercury linked colonists to a volatile world. A Baden dispatch reports a crisis involving Mr. Manning, who complained of secret military recruitment taking place underhand for Spain. The Protestant cantons in Switzerland responded with immediate force. They strictly forbade their citizens from enlisting in these foreign units, backing the order with the threat of death and the total confiscation of their estates. In 1720, these secret military levies were viewed as direct provocations. Local governments used these severe penalties to prevent small-scale recruitment from dragging the continent back into a general war. The news shifts from diplomatic tension to active warfare in the Mediterranean. Reports update the imperialist effort to control Sicily and Sardinia. The imperialist advance was stalled by the Marquis de Lede. His heavily fortified position made a direct assault nearly impossible. Strategists noted that the Marquis could not be dislodged unless the imperialists divided their own forces to completely cut off his access to provisions. This conflict highlights a common reality of the era. Military campaigns often devolved into these long, resource-draining standoffs that exhausted imperial treasuries. Transitioning to the global business desk, a new Persian embassy arrived in Paris to propose a major treaty of commerce. This 1720 map by Guillaume de Lys shows the scale of the proposed trade network. The treaty aimed to establish a logistics route that would funnel commodities from India and China directly into the Persian Gulf. Traditionally, goods reached Europe via a long, dangerous maritime journey around Africa. Moving them overland to the Mediterranean allowed French merchants to bring cargo to Marseille cheaper and with far less risk. Controlling these transit routes was a primary objective for 18th-century empires, as shifting the flow of cargo could redirect the wealth of entire regions. Corporate maneuvers were equally complex. A 400-ton ship returning from China to Ostend recently triggered a major investigation into its true ownership. The Flemish East India Company was suspected as a front for unauthorized merchants. The Mercury reveals it was an English operation, running under the cover only of Flemish names, captained by a former British East India Company man. To bypass trade restrictions and national monopolies, merchants frequently utilized these shadow companies and foreign flags to protect their profits. Across the Atlantic, the global economy hit colonial markets directly. In Barbados, a sudden drop in the price of bread and flour left merchants facing significant financial losses on their inventory. Physical risks were just as immediate. To navigate the world in 1720, a citizen had to look past the grand maneuvers of global empires, while remaining equally skeptical of the stories told by their own neighbors.
The Daily Dispatch, history in print, no modern gloss, no modern